So I'm Greg Kneubuhler. I own and operate G&K Concepts. I've been involved in this organization for 18 years. We're in our 19th year in the consulting world. I got started with Brookside, which is now the Amplify Network of consultants, because I came from the retail world and I was forced to sell things that I didn't want to sell. And I was forced to sell things to farmers that didn't necessarily work or were in their best interest. What I enjoyed doing was finding solutions for farmers and helping them make them more money. And that's what got me introduced into Brookside, and here I am in my 19th year doing this, and we work for a lot of really good operations and have a lot of fun finding solutions and helping make people money. One of the things I would say about Amplify is, in my opinion, it's a huge benefit to be in this organization. This is a group like no other. I've been in a lot of boards and committees and other businesses, and I've never seen anything like the Amplify Network of consultants. There is such a go-giver mentality and the ability to learn to where you don't feel like you're out there on an island all by yourself. And that shortens your learning curve. It gives you a sense of confidence. It helps you give the confidence to go out there and get business and see farmers and bring information to them that helps their operation. The support staff at the laboratory is phenomenal. The quality of data at the lab is phenomenal. If we didn't have a good support staff, none of us consultants would be where we're at today. And that's a huge value to be in this organization. We're a profitable organization. It has amazed me. Every year I've been in this organization, we have grown in profits year after year after year. And I keep telling myself, I can't believe it keeps getting better, but in fact it keeps getting better. And because of that, the lab and Amplify has brought new pieces of information, new opportunities, more consultants, things to enhance your own business. I don't know where else you can go and get that. I know folks out in the marketplace that exist that do the same thing that we do, and I watch them and I look at them and I wouldn't want to be in their shoes because they don't have this network that we have to rely on. Another huge value to Amplify are the peer groups. I'm fortunate enough to be in peer group number 1, which is something that I wanted for a long time. And the peer groups have really forced us to do things you wouldn't normally do, think about things you wouldn't normally think about, stretch yourself, bend yourself, put yourself in an uncomfortable position. By doing that, that forces your business to grow, and it forces you to think about things that might have taken you longer to achieve. And that's just one small example. Being in the Amplify Network is just what peer groups can provide. And if you're not involved in a peer group, I would really encourage you to think about one down the road, because what it can do for your business can be unparalleled, which, by the way, you can't get that from anywhere else but Amplify. So this organization has one of the most giving people I've ever seen in my life. If you are ever in a position where you're unclear on something, nervous about making a sales call, don't know how to put on a meeting to recruit new customers, call people in this group. Call people at the lab. They'll get you in contact with people in this group. This is a tremendous resource. You can really lean on this resource to help your own business, which, by the way, nothing is expected for that resource. You can achieve a lot of this stuff with no expense to you. It's a pay it forward type of mentality. There were folks that did a lot for me in my early years. And so now people like us like to help others, and we like to give back to those as a pay it forward type of mentality. Lean on that and use that. They love it when they are asked for help. And I can't stress enough to utilize that asset that exists. So why did I choose Brookside Labs? Well, I was introduced to Brookside Labs because I wanted to get into the consulting world and help farmers. I really didn't even know what that meant at first. I was introduced to Brookside Labs, and that's kind of where it started for me. I didn't even know about Brookside Labs before I came into this. Now that we know what we know today, we know how good the lab is. I think back to the days when Mark Flock, the past CEO, was the chairman of the National Proficiency Testing Board, and I learned from Mark back then how quality of data can vary, and I also learn how good the quality of data is at the lab. To me, it's second nature. I don't even question the data we get because I know how good the quality is that comes out of the laboratory. And I think we all tend to take it for granted because it is good, but we have such a good staff of folks at the lab that ensures the quality of data that we have.